Hello. Hey, Lila. Oh, hi, Serena. Good morning, everyone, and happy Halloween. So, it's supposed to be a scary day, and indeed it is to me. It's my first live IGTV live. So, I'm a little bit not quite sure about what's on with that realm of reality, but I hope you can see me. And so a little bit of movement before we start binging on all that sweet stuff. Stick around, see if you like it, and please let me know. Send me emojis, let me know how you like the sequence, if you find it too challenging, if you find it too gentle, whatever. I would love to hear from you. So anyway, let's start. You're going to need 2 blocks. If you have them, get them. And that's about it. And an open mind, right? So let's move to the mat. I'm going to make it quite open to everyone, no matter what your level of expertise in yoga. I offer many modifications. So here we go. I would like to start either like this. You're welcome to start in cross-legged position or in a kneeling position, for which you may want to add a block in between your ankles, or you can add a pillow. So a few moments here just to come inside into your own space, which I hope it's not spooky, even though we don't visit that often. So just take a few breaths into this lovely, quiet space. Moving in some nice, fresh energy through your nose, inflating your torso, your belly, your lungs. And exhale, release. Follow that movement of your breath as well. Inhale, inflate. Open. Exhale, release the air out. As you inhale the next time, reach your arms around and up. Hook your thumbs together and reach up even higher. Imagine you want to take your rib cage and move it away from your hips. And then as you exhale, release your hands down. Move your left hand to the left side and reach your right arm over your head. Look under your arm. Sorry. And then come up. Now bring your left hand behind your right hand to the left knee and lengthen up through your torso as you rotate your chest to the side. Inhale, bring your arms up and walk your right fingers a little bit away from you. Soften your elbow, reach your arm up and overhead. Look under your arm. Feel that stretch from your left hip to the left fingers. Keep everything super sparkling and alive. And come up. Slide your right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. Press down, lift up, and open through your chest. Bring your arms up. And exhale your hands together. So the menu today has a few spooky poses. And of course, I'm all dressed up for Halloween, minus the mask. But we all wear masks these days, so it's Halloween every day in a way. So let's come to our hands and to our knees, starting with Bring your knees and shins a little bit closer and stretch the right leg back. And then cross the right leg behind towards the left side. Lean towards your heel and come forward towards your toes. And then look over to take a peek at your right heel. It's a nice stretch. Move your body towards the right side if you want more stretch. And then come forward. Let's do the other side. Left leg moves back, toes underneath. Move your left foot to the right side and lean towards the back. Stretch your calf. And then look over to see the left heel. I get confused. Move your hips towards the left side. And come through the center. Bring knees, hips distance, hands, shoulders distance. Let's move into a calf stretch. And then, yes, this is the Halloween cat. Your chin towards your nose, round your spine, angry cat. And inhale again into a cow pose, open through your chest. And exhale again into your black, angry Halloween cat. And now take your toes under, downward facing dog. So we'll repeat this little sequence just to warm up. Lower the knees to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest and chin. Exhale, round. Inhale to a neutral spine. Toes under, downward facing dog. Last time, tap the knees to the floor gently. Inhale to a cow. Exhale, round into a cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Bend the right knee, stretch the left leg, just a couple of, just pedal through your dog. And then lift the heels all the way up. Come forward towards plank pose, push the mat away. And then lower the knees down, look forward. And that's scary maybe. Lower all the way down. It should be scary if you're doing it correctly. Or if you want it scarier, keep your knees off the mat. You want to lower down. Everything at the same time. The thighs, the belly, and the chest. So go slow, slow, slow. Sometimes things that don't look scary can be. Forehead down, elbows in. Spread your toes on the mat. Inhale for baby cobra. So this is the little vinyasa that we repeat quite often. There are many ways of doing it. If you have a good way to do it that you like, just go your own way. I'm going to be demonstrating an easier, gentler way, or not. Come all the way to the top of the mat. Let your head dangle. And slowly rise. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Spread your toes and reach up through your crown. You want to feel your whole body tingling with energy. No shoulders rounding, no belly unengaged. Just press down and lift up. We're going to go through a Sun Salutation Series. So reach your arms around and up. Again, press down to reach higher. And then soften the knees, go all the way down. Inhale, look forward. And step the right and the left foot back to a plank pose. Roll forward towards the tippy toes. And then lower any way you like. All the way down or not. Do your chaturanga your own way. And downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, press down through every single finger, every spot of your palm, and spin your biceps forward. You can bend the knees so that you find more space across your spine. Shake your head loose. Lift up on the tippy toes. You can bend the knees, look forward, and either walk or jump to the front. your call. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down, slowly rise. Reach your arms around and up. And once again, swan dive all the way down, warming up through our Sun Salutations. Look forward and jump or step to a plank. Again, see what serves you best in this vinyasa. Either kick it up a notch or stay in a more gentle version. It's Sunday after all. You can do anything you like. Allow your head to move from side to side and notice how this second dog feels now. How do your arms feel? How does your back feel? Your legs. Dangle your head. Lift up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward. And again, hop or jump to the front. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down and slowly rise. Reach your arms up and overhead. And then lower your arms down by your hips. So, one Halloween inspiration. Keep your feet apart. So we're going to do chair pose, but like a zombie. So lean to your heels and arms forward. A fierce expression on your face. If you want to make it scarier for your muscles, lift your heels off the mat so you are even scarier. Reach through your fingers. You can also close your eyes to make it even scarier for yourself. And then lower the heels down. And go up. And lower. Keep pulling the navel in a couple of times. And lower down. Woo-hoo. One more time. Nice. And come all the way up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And move towards the left side. Come to the center. Take your left wrist, move up first, and then banana shape towards the right. Parallel your hands and swan dive again, all the way down. Let's go back into a downward facing dog. You can jump or step to a downward facing dog. We're going to do our flow with our standing poses here. So again, many ways to do everything. So choose your favorite way. Bring the knee towards your chin, shoulders over your wrists, and then step the foot forward. And if it lands a little bit further back, just adjust it forward. Bring the back knee down and bring your arms up. Scrape the right heel towards the back of the mat and the left knee towards the front of the mat so that you are more contained. You feel your abs working. And then bring your hands down underneath your shoulders and stretch your front leg towards straight. Pull your toes up. And bend the front knee. Lift the back knee off the mat. Either use your hands to come up to a high lunge, or see if you can, by pressing the left toes, you can come up. High lunge. Ha. Nice. Stack the shoulders over your hips. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then open to a warrior two. From heel to back arch. Back toes slightly in. Extend through your arms. Look forward. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms up and overhead. And exhale again, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. You can bring your arm behind you and hook it on your right thigh. That's another variation. And then bring your arms out once again. Bring your forearm to your thigh and your arm up and overhead. Lean with your shoulder blades towards an imaginary wall, so open your chest more. You can also turn your arm behind you and grab the top of your thigh if you like. Another variation, slide your hand down towards your ankle, or if you have a block, bring it on top of your block. Open through your chest. Now, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Bring the back knee down and reach your arm towards the back for a twist. Then transfer your right hand inside your right big toe. Yeah, a little bit of a transition. Lift the back knee off the mat. You're going to walk all the way towards the back for side lunge, Skandasana. You can bend deeply into the left knee. If you can't go that far down, go any way you like. Any amount you can. Sorry about that. Take a breath and move towards the front of the mat. Good. Straighten the front leg any amount. Lift your right toes towards your nose and fold forward. Inhale and exhale. Bend the front knee, step back, downward facing dog. You can add a vinyasa or stay in your downward facing dog or pick child's pose. Many options. I make suggestions, you make decisions always. Shake your head yes and no. And let's move towards the other side. So left leg now moves up, knee to the nose, shift the shoulders over your wrists, and then step the foot forward. And if it doesn't go all the way, just adjust. Keep the knee over your heel and bring the back knee down. Reach your arms up and overhead. Again, imagine your right knee wants to move towards the front of the mat. The front heel wants to move towards the back of the mat. So you have this tug of war happening there, which is meant to keep you more into, keep your muscles working, keep your belly control instead of arching far too much. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Of course, you can use blocks for that. And straighten the front leg. Keep your hips over your knee. And again, curl your toes towards your shin. And then either with your fingers down or without, you can tuck the back toes under. And press down, lift up for a high lunge. Sorry, I'm going to be turning my back to you, but there's no other camera at my house right now. So bend the front knee, warrior two on the left side. Keep the knee pointing towards the little toe side. Reach forward and back, but relax your shoulders. Inhale, straighten both legs. Lift your arms and bend the front knee, look forward, warrior two. Once again, reach up and exhale to a warrior two. Reverse your warrior either by sliding your right hand down your calf or bringing your arm behind you and hooking the fingers on top of your thigh. Keep reaching towards the back as you bend the front knee to a square. Keep breathing. Extended side angle, forearm on your thigh. Again, the same shape with your arm if you wish to do that. Or straighten the arm up and reach up actively through your fingers. You can also slide your left hand down around your ankle or bring your hand on the block, inside your ankle or hand on the floor. Again, lean your shoulder blades back slightly like there's a wall, a phantom wall behind you. Hug the belly in. And then bring your hands to the mat, come to the ball of your back foot, and bring the back knee down. Right hand down, left arm up for a twist. Make a big circle. And then bring your left hand inside your left big toe and come towards the right side, bend the right knee, Skandasana on that side. So you'll notice that each side is different. We're multifaceted in a way. Good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter. Everything is different. It's not a bad thing. And then come forward all the way. Frame your front foot. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Straighten the front leg. Again, any amount. And fold forward. You can choose to curl the left toes up towards your shin. Rebend the front knee. And step the back foot forward all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale your head down. Slowly round all the way up. So let's do a tree pose here. So lift your left knee up. Look forward. When you steady your gaze, it's usually a good way to steady your body. So we're going to do a traditional tree pose, or if you want to honor the day, let's make it into a falling tree, which doesn't mean fallen, it's on the verge of falling. That's what makes it scary. So challenge yourself a little bit here. Go a little bit out of your comfort zone. That's what makes your practice grow. Or maybe close your eyes, that's super scary as well. And then come up. Whoops. Bring the knee forward and bring your hands to your hips. Step the foot behind you, maybe 3 feet. And widen your stance, so move your right foot a little more to the right. Straighten the front leg, make a fist out of your right thigh. Bring your hands to your elbows. Or hands together behind your back, like in a namaste position. Whichever way you like, and then start to hinge forward. Halfway, lengthen from your tailbone to your crown. Keep your shoulders moving away from your ears, and then you can release your hands down. This is pyramid pose. Take a breath here. You can stay here or come with me to a revolve triangle. So your hand can come on a block inside your right big toe or on the floor. Inhale as you lengthen forward. Bring your hand to your hip, and maybe that's your new normal. Or you can turn and twist your chest to the side and lift your right arm up. So this is more the traditional way of doing revolve triangle, which contains a certain amount of horror for your hamstrings. Let's step forward, both legs, and slowly come up. Let's do the other side. So, right knee moves up. Find some balance there if you can. Again, find your focal point, drishti point as it's called in Sanskrit, and bring your foot inside your thigh or lower inside your calf. And again, hands together will give you more stability. If you want to challenge that and have more fun, or maybe not, move towards the right side. Slide your right hand down your right knee. And try to see what happens here, or close your eyes. It's very interesting. Inhale, bring your arms up, knee forward, lower down with control, and then step the right foot back around 3 feet. Open the left foot more to the left side. Hands to your hips, wrap the right hip forward a little bit, so hips are pointing forward. Hands to the elbows, switch the elbows, or palms together behind you. Lift your chest, and then come halfway down. And you want to emphasize the stretch from your tailbone to your crown. And then you can release yourself down. And breathe into the area that feels tight here. Just notice. It may be more than one area. So continue in your pyramid pose, or transform it into a revolve triangle. So right hand on the floor or on a block. Inhale, lengthen forward and bring your hand to your hip. So this is, again, one option. Second option, press down with your hand and revolve the chest to the side. Again, scissor your inner thighs together. Another option, lift your arm up towards the sky. Press down to lift higher. Press down to revolve the lower ribs up. And whenever it's good for you, bring your hands down. And now walk your feet wide on your mat. Toes out, heels in. And take a low Malasana, a low yogic squat. If you can go too low, you can sit on a block. Or you can just sit, whichever way is more doable. Kick your heels, the elbows out towards the knees. Lift your chest up. Close your eyes for a moment if you like. Soften your cheeks and your jaw. And let's bring the hands down. Step back. Come forward to a plank and lower again, very, very slowly. Point your toes and spread them on the mat. Bring your elbows down and your forearms down so that they're square between the forearm and the upper arm. And then as you inhale, peel your head and arms off the mat. You can peel your legs off the mat. And imagine you are skydiving. There's nothing scarier for me in my book, so this is very Halloween for me. Stay there, squeeze your shoulder blades together, move your elbows down towards your hips, and then move your arms forward towards you. Exhale again, elbows to your sides. Inhale, arms forward. Make a pillow for your head and move your hips from side to side. Release your low back. Now we're going to flip on our back and do a few nice final poses here. So what should we do first? Let's just move from side to side. Make circles with the knees. Nice release for the low back. And then let's come to a twist. Bring your feet down wide as the mat if you like, and bring your arms out. Knock the knees to the right, to the left, and to the right again, and then stay there. Knees to the right. You can bring your right heel over the left knee, and you can turn your gaze towards the left side. Take a moment here. See how that feels. Unwinding the spine is what those twists do on one level. Let's do the other side. Right foot down, wide on the mat, and knock the knees to the left side. Left ankle over the right knee. Your gaze towards the right. Eyes closed or open. And come to the center. Let's come into a happy baby. So for today, maybe make this baby be cranky. So it's scary. It's always scary to have a crying baby in the room, especially when there are other people around. So keep your shins perpendicular to the floor. That's the idea here. If you cannot reach your little toe sides of your feet, grab your inner thighs. Point your tailbone forward, and then you can rock from side to side. And when you're ready, just relax into your corpse pose. Our final pose is a Halloween inspired one, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Just relax all of your muscles, release all of the tension, and spend a few moments here. What happens for a lot of us is that closing the eyes and taking a break can be the most horrifying experience ever, because we are conditioned to move, produce, and work and do things all the time. So to take breaks is kind of unnatural. We're not used to it. But just for today, meet your fear or enjoy it if you're enjoying it already, and just relax for one more moment. Deeper breath in, and as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh all out. Move the knees in towards your chest, and also you can stay here for longer, but if you want to move along, just roll to the side and make a slow transition to a seated position. So coming back to our starting point, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a fun sequence, and let me know if you like it enough to come back again. This is my first and possibly the only one, or maybe there's more, so it's up to you. Let me know. Have a great Sunday ahead. I'm here to look at you. Oh, how nice. Gina, you're here. Yes. Oh, very nice. All right. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm wearing also, as you noticed, orange glasses to fit the whole mood. See you next time.
So we'll go 1 inch over. So 2.5 from the top. And butt. And butt. And shoulders.